Here we go. This is going to be a killer race. Come on.
Whereas on the right-hand side of the grid, from where they're looking, they can sweep in.
What's going to backfire? Lewis's strategy. Yeah, it could very well backfire. It could very well. Yeah, if you guys watching on TikTok right now, you want to watch on landscape in full screen, head over to twitch.tv/EthanWoodyF1 and you guys can watch it. And you get more information. So you guys here can see this telemetry sort of stuff. On Twitch, there are more graphics up there if you guys are interested in seeing those as well. T Mills, thank you for the follow. Grab a little water. Oh, you can't see it. That's class. My water bottle is green. Oh, here we go. Aaliyah, thank you for the follow. Come on, McLaren. Huge. Scott, no worries. You'll be fine, Rose. You'll be fine. Here we go. Let's go. Earlier in the season, the gap was 60 points, but the Red Bull car not performing as well at this come on. Come on, Lando. Just hold on to it. I want to see a good fight, though. I think we're going to get it too. Yeah, Lando's going to have cold tires. Yo, VRT Flex, thank you for the follow, my friend. We've been saying all day it feels warmer in Singapore, and the track temperature 37 degrees. That is the hottest the track temperature has been. Here we go. Do you think Lando? Yeah, Lando. I think he'll keep it this time. I think he'll keep it. Maybe by the end of lap 1, he might. By the way, Lewis Hamilton's tires, the softs that he were on, they're not brand new as well. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle. Alonso, he has mediums that are a lap old. Lewis is like 2 laps, so he's got 2 lap old softs. Barry, if you're actually ahead, unlucky. Alright, here we go. They're lining up. Yeah, me too, JP. Who dat? Alright. Oh, look at Toto. Very majestic. When does the race start? In about 5 seconds. Are you ready? Are you ready? The last few cars are rounding the final corner. No. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's starting in like 1... Yeah, Ethan, next year Singapore? Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Alright. The 2 Alpines and then the 2 Saubers. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, Lando's been stationary for quite some time now. Come on, Lando. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the race is go, go, go. That's a great start from Lando. Will he keep it though? He's got it. He has. Oh, Max and Lewis. Oh, that's cheeky. Oh. What's going on? It's a clean start so far. Hulkenberg is a... Oh no, Oscar. I don't know if it's supposed to. Piastri, no. Oh, he's going to go back. This is what he does. This is what he does. Oscar Piastri. The late breaking Australian. Daniel might be leaving, but we've got Oscar still. Come on. There's no need to worry. Speaking of, he's going side by side. Good start. Good start. Oscar needs to get past George. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Is that Perez? Good racing, good racing. This is what we love to see. Oh, wow. Oscar. Osk. Come on. Osk, get past George, please. Hulkenberg's having a little look down the inside. Nothing. Yep. Verstappen's going to fight McLaren's. Oh, Colapinto P9. I love that guy. Yeah. Osk. Come on. He's down to P5 for now. I say down. He did start P5, but... Alright, here we go. Come on. We just need Osk to get George. Andrew, thanks for the follow. Lando hasn't fumbled the start so far. The good thing is... Yeah, that's the quote, JD. Come on. Come on, Franco. I really want him to do well. There is technically still a seat available for him. I don't think it's going to happen, but... Ah, good stuff so far, Lando. That man had pace yesterday. He did get pole in the end, but he had a lot more in him still. And Max's lap looked pretty damn perfect and still couldn't get it done, so... I think the McLarens should have this. Commentator's curse. Oops. I think there's probably an 80% chance he loses his seat, yeah. I reckon 80% chance Ricciardo won't be around next year. Lawson will definitely be there. It's just a toss-up between Perez and Ricciardo. Who goes? Depends on how Red Bull want to play it. Ooh. It's clean so far. Osk is over 1.5 seconds behind Russell though, which is a bit concerning so far. Franco, I feel like he'll be around. He'll be around. Whether it's like immediately in the seat or if he's back to a reserve role for a little bit and then jumps back in, like Liam Lawson did, or will do, I should say. Something like that, I imagine. Why do you hate Liam? Making fun of Daniel? Doubt it. Absolutely doubt it. Liam is a very, very nice guy. No lie. Who's going to replace Perez? Well, one of the AlphaTauris, one of the Visas, one of the RBs. Sainz. What makes you think that excess? What? That's well said, George. Yeah, well, guess what? He's not in his prime, and Liam's also at the start of his career. So, one person's on the decline and one person's on the up. So this person who's on the up, so you got Daniel peak, Lawson is here now, but Daniel's coming down and Lawson. Oh, see how that works? Oh, you can't actually see my fingers. So Daniel's peak is here, Liam's starting here. Daniel's coming down, Liam's probably here, already surpassed him at current level, and Liam's only going to keep getting better anyway. So Liam deserves it. Daniel is a legend, yes, but that doesn't speak to his talent right now. Unfortunately, he's just not quick enough anymore. I love Daniel as much as the next person, okay? But Liam deserves the seat. Sorry. Experience doesn't mean anything, Barry. Isabella. It doesn't mean much, unfortunately.
Max goes through, keeps the car in play. Did Piastri, I think, just about.
Yeah.
They've gone round the penalty zone. It was
Why is L1 so far back? I don't know what happened. I think he got caught up off the track, like turn 1.
You live on your wits on the start. You know, you can't think about anything.
And then he had to go off the exit road, I think.
Maneuver the car, and so Alonso got a great big slide.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And had to bail out really early.
I hate Logan. No, I don't. He just doesn't deserve a seat.
What's he doing? It didn't please Alex Albon, but I tell you what, I rather enjoyed that. That was a super move from the Argentine.
Yeah.
Could be his last race. Could be.
Not see it the same way. So that's science then. Oh, it's all going very difficult.
Ooh.
As soon as you're a little bit out of sync with
This is going to be a good race.
fall through so quickly if you're not careful.
Yeah, you can lose a lot of places at once in this race. It's a tricky one.
Straight there, watching Sergio Perez battling with Yuki Tsunoda. He's going on board with Oscar Piastri. Race winner last time out. Got passed at the start by Hulkenberg.
Great move there from Oscar. Watching the replay. It's all about how they can perform right now. Yes. Correct. I need to max win. I don't want to max win. I want Lando to keep getting closer and closer. XS, what do you mean? You crashed and walked on track, that's never going to get you banned for the whole season. The hell? You're just going to fine that. And this is a race, this isn't qualifying excess. Quali was yesterday.
There's a feeling, Crofty, that the teams feel that Lando Norris isn't managing the pace at all. So that's what Carlos Sainz.
I agree, Katie. I haven't seen the posts, but I agree. Max is not evil. Oh, look, Ted Kravitz's brother. A Dutch anthem? No, thank you. Maybe, Katie. I don't know. I doubt it. Because there's so many things bigger than Daniel. Like, this, the arrangements are made so far in advance. It's not that easy of a decision. Barry, oh my god. Daniel left on his own accord, dude. Daniel made the decision to leave. Asian doctor, you better not. That is wild. That is a... No, you cannot be making $2,000 bets, dude. Gambling bad. Ugh. We so tired. Did I just do a Jar Jar Binks thing? Yes, I did. But I'm proud of myself. So yeah, the interval. Hamilton's starting to fall away. Oscar's gonna have to. It's hard. It's hard to pass here once you get into the proper rhythm. Thank you, Beck. Much love. All right. Well, Isabella, you're gonna have to. So. Neither, but yes, I have. Fair enough. Fastest lap, Lando. He's about to be 2 seconds ahead of Max right now. Rose, you've not been around long enough anyway. Come on, Oscar. It's hard though, because, you know, if you know that you've got relative pace, right? And if you're only pulling up a little bit, I know over time you get closer and closer and closer and closer, but then you're going to be within the hot air, dirty air for quite a few laps, and that's going to your tires up. So it's like, to what degree do you then sort of hold your pace a bit, right? So if you hold your pace, kind of lift a little bit, don't push too hard, while the Mercedes are pushing hard, then they're going to box earlier, then when you got the clearer, then you can use up the extra pace that was left in. It's a strategy game, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I wonder, or on the previous lap,
He hasn't bottled the start. Asian Doctor, you're just saying that because you have a lot of money on the line. Unbiased, I think it could go either way. My headset's falling apart. I have like heaps of black stuff that's just like coming off of my face.
As I said, they weren't so much worried about
Ro-
Aston Martin. They believe that and the Haas of Hulkenberg they can get. If they got stuck behind a Williams, then they were a little bit worried. The upgraded
Isabella, anyone could do well in the McLaren now.
in Carlos Sainz's cause behind Colapinto, and Colapinto at the moment is keeping Sergio Perez very honest.
Yeah, well on Colapinto.
Is a better car after their recent upgrades with a promise of more to come. And I tell you what, he's already proved, I think, Martin, in his very short time in Formula
Yeah,
1,
Colapinto
that it
is
wasn't a bad choice
cooking.
to replace Logan Sargent.
Absolutely, and he was giving it full beans in qualifying yesterday as well, was Colapinto. And
Oh, they already are, bros.
never on my radar.
Absolutely.
Williams have sort of been nurturing him, but he's turning into quite the star so far.
Lando did indeed make turn 1. I'm proud of him.
Keeping it neat and tidy as well.
Oh, Isabella.
Well, he's already had the benefits of
Isabella, you need to
those points. Now, this is a very
stop waffling so much, I think. No, you couldn't.
in the heat and
No.
the humidity. This will really test him. But still
No, you couldn't.
in the test with flying colours, as I said. We're on board with Carlos Sainz.
Come on, Carlos.
Behind Yuki Tsunoda in the RB. Tsunoda
Have you not watched my videos on proof you couldn't be an F1 driver?
in front.
I think you should.
About 2.5 seconds between Lando Norris and Max Verstappen, and Norris has got the fastest lap of this race so far as well. But there is a long way to go.
Absolute waffle.
I've been in these kind of temperatures in sports cars for long races, and it soaks your concentration. It just soaks your energy.
1 year of karting.
Every
Mate.
part of your body, and you need the concentration. You need the adrenaline.
Oh, I'm not going to argue with you.
At
Alright.
front, Norris is just going for it.
How was the pace?
Wow.
Okay, in which case we'd like to use a bit of that pace to try and get a 5-second gap to max if possible by the mid-teens.
So it's about 7
Yeah,
6, 7
but
laps time.
Yeah.
it's not really working.
I mean, it's a bit like that feature I had in the pre-show, wasn't it? I mean, here's a team that's suddenly
Fair game, Beck.
5 seconds on the Red Bull, will you? I mean, it's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Change, the rate
Lewis
of
will not win this
change.
race.
And that's something I love about Formula One. Stand still, or you'll go backwards at a
Bang.
rate of knots.
Start of the season when we used to 5-second gaps between the Red Bull and Max Verstappen and other cars, but it was the other way round at the start of the season.
Who do I think's winning? Lando.
One now since
But Max will be on the podium, unless something crazy happens.
Spanish Grand Prix. So Alex Albon is pressing Kevin Magnussen hard, medium tyre against hard tyre.
I'll tell you what I love.
Against Haas. Carlos Sainz
Colapinto has kept
is,
Perez behind this whole time.
to Yuki Tsunoda, and I'm sure getting a little bit frustrated behind Tsunoda.
Oh, Perez?
You see it, Colapinto's struggling.
Yeah. He reckons it's struggling.
Perez has just closed up in the last lap and a half to Franco Colapinto. Maybe he's just overdone his tyres a touch.
Yeah, I think Lando's winning.
Sergio
That's my guess.
Perez, car lengths behind and getting the
But this is Singapore, anything could happen.
kilometers an hour or so of DRS assistance as we head down towards turn 16.
But Lando has just pulled like a second on him that lap.
I think
So,
this is so hot, and you realise
6/10.
15% of the way through the race.
Mad.
And you can see Carlos Sainz moving to the right.
Lando's fastest lap is a second quicker than Max's.
Cleaner air into his car. They cross the finish
Ferrari
line
doing bad?
now,
Yep.
Less than 4/10 of a second behind Franco.
Lando's
Colapinto.
cooking.
The gap between Norris and Verstappen has gone up to 4 seconds. Another new fastest lap for Lando Norris. Who's
Come on, Colapinto.
what his team are asking him and what Red Bull want.
I feel like this could end in sparks, because Colapinto's been getting the elbows out.
Norris is replacing 6 out of 10 in terms of what I can do. And why they want that 5-second gap is
Ooh.
if Red Bull at some point down the road decide to try to...
It's his mullet. What are you talking about?
They've got a
Lando.
margin. It builds them
Surprised about Hulkenberg?
doesn't it?
Me too. I think it helps that he's got a cushion of Alonso between him and Leclerc.
Looks like plan B at the moment.
And equally then behind Leclerc, Colapinto before Perez, and then Tsunoda before Sainz, and it's spreading out the threat.
Stints than we were originally
But the Haas is not the worst car at the moment.
with track position.
and equally Hulkenberg is probably in the best form of his life, I'd say. I could be wrong, don't get me wrong. But I would say, yeah, Hulkenberg's cooking at the moment in his career. Took some time out, sat on the Aston Martin bench for a bit, but come back to Haas, now moving to arguably a downgrade, Kick Sauber. But we'll go. Oh, Perez is having a look! Oh, that's going to compromise his exit. Why has he done that then? Here we go. I reckon he's going to try it into 10-1. Colapinto's thrown it into the final corner really nicely. He's carried some good speed. Leclerc? Magnussen reporting hard tyres seems worse than medium. Okay, cool. That's good. Medium, medium, soft, maybe. Make it a 2-stop. I mean, you can probably 1-stop your medium hard. Probably. Especially with a safety car, if you can time it well, or... But we'll see what happens, I suppose. Well, not the greatest stop for Daniel. 4 seconds, 3.5. Sauber needs help. Yes. I'm hopeful for them. When they become Audi, I feel like they'll be decent. Early pit stop. Hey, look, he's really got nothing to lose, does he? Louis Ham. Surely not long till he pits, though. Daniel got nothing to lose. You'd hate, Here we go, Tsunoda. Yep, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit speculative, isn't it? And I don't know if you really need to bother your driver with that, do you? I mean, he'll dive around the cloud of carbon, the confetti of carbon fiber pieces should something happen, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he's watching it very closely, given that he's
If Danny gets replaced mid-season. Yeah, though it couldn't hurt to have Liam with some experience before next season. Marta, thank you for the follow. He has gone for mediums now, though. Yeah, it'll be a 2-stop. So Albon's in. Well, he started on mediums. And he's pit now. That's interesting. We'll go hard, surely. Yeah. That gives him the option to then maybe stretch it for a 1-stop. It'll be hard. Colapinto scratching the walls on his way by. Love it. Colapinto. Oh, he's lost a bit of carbon. Yeah, so the signs on the back of Tsunoda now. I don't know. Come on, let's see what happens here. Lando has gone faster again. Dude's cooking. Dude's cooking. Yeah, the hard tires aren't great. Medium, medium, soft would be my advice for anybody who has a soft available. From where I'm stood now, I mean, as the track heats up, the hard will become more usable, which it will, you know, lay a bit more rubber down throughout the race. So early on, the hards will suck. Should come towards them a little bit. Barry, I can confirm you've never had a painful breakup, if that's the case. I feel bad for Daniel. Equally, though, it's about your performance. Unfortunately, we can't let personality save your career in this sport. I don't. Barry, I don't. Which actually makes it harder. So, there you go. Yeah, Daniel... Poor fella. Look, you feel sorry for him because he's such a likable person. But unfortunately, you have to be critical and you have to be objective. And objectively, Liam Lawson's the better decision. Unfortunately.
Around the slow left-hander we go once more at turn 13 and onto the Esplanade Bridge with Carlos Sainz behind Yuki Tsunoda. There is Oscar Piastri.
Yeah, Oscar's still in 5th. I wonder how much life he's still got in those tyres. I feel like they said plan B, so they're going for the long race. One stop. Yeah. That's what I said earlier, right? There's no point trying to... It's probably a smart pit stop for Carlos. Wants to get that undercut. Because they couldn't get past Tsunoda. Jack is mid. We'll see, mate. We'll see. I feel like he's got no pressure on him, so... Not the fastest stop for Sainz. 2.6, average. It looked worse than it was. Yeah, Jack is good. Daniel de Sauber? No. No. Ooh.
Remember, Alex Albon stopped to cover off Daniel Ricciardo. Carlos Sainz has been brought in there. Smart thinking by Ferrari to cover off Alex Albon. Because that one more lap.
That was true. That's true, actually. That's a well-timed pit stop from Ferrari. They've hit to cover off Albon, and then equally, they'll get the undercut and get past Tsunoda, and potentially Perez too. So let's see. He has to get those tyres up to temperature quickly though, and that's important. Daniel to a commentary position, maybe a media position, but do I like GV to abbreviate to avoid saying it? No, I don't. I hate G. I only want a soft... Depends on how long they can make the softs last. The longer you can go on this set, the better, obviously. He'll be fine. His pit entry was... That's fine. I think the concern was, did he go over the white line? He was on it, but I don't think he went over it. TP16L, thank you for the thanks for the follow. Yeah.
Different colour scheme on those cars this weekend. If you're wondering why they look slightly different as they're coming towards you.
So, like, as far as George's race is going, I wonder if he's doing a similar thing to Piastri now. Because he should be quicker than Hamilton at this point, in theory. Hamilton's tyres are 16 laps old. 16 lap old softs versus 14 lap old mediums. Nathan, how did you do that? It doesn't shock me though, because you're not very nice on Twitch. You say some very interesting things.
He's had a horrible first sector on this lap, Alex Albon.
While we're riding on board with George Russell, Albon's lost a place and limping around the track a little bit. I wonder if he's picked up an issue here.
What's happening?
That pit stop. As we head round the
Albon in trouble? Oh, Albon's... Oh, I reckon he might be... I think he's going slow. I reckon they're retiring. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's fucked. They're either... No, it doesn't. Yeah, he's retiring. Why, Nathan? Is your entire account banned? I'm confused. FIA penalty? What for? Well, that's your fault. What did you do? What did you get banned for? Surely they told you what for. Yeah, Albon will be retiring here.
We talk about teams with a long way north of 1,000 personnel, a long way north.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hulkenberg, P6, Haas.
Oh my god, so Nathan, You have been... What did you do? You were IP banned. You must have done something bad for that, Jesus. Whoa, 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 whoa. It wasn't that bad. What was it, though? I've told you for a long time, you can't be saying certain things and you don't listen to me. And it seems to have caught up to you. Come on. Lando has now made a 11.5 second gap to Verstappen. So, this could be a very dominant display.
Thank you very much. Car overheating. Alex Albon was told the Marina Bay circuit 337 miles.
Alex Albon has retired.
Anthony, to you.
Yeah, so I was listening into Albon's radio and he
There you go.
told the box the car
You still haven't told me what you did.
overheating, but they believe there might be something in one of the ducts. I think that's what I just made out, so that would make sense.
Ooh.
Overheating there at the rear.
So, Carlos Sainz, now he's warmed up his hard compound tyres, is lapping in the 1 minute 36s.
Well, there you go.
Lewis is lapping in
There's your problem.
1 minute 36s. He is 12
Doesn't matter.
front, and no one else.
Does not matter one bit, mate.
Trouble for Sainz is he's now going to catch Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, Stroll, and Gasly.
Who is my favourite?
Presumably, he'll have enough grip, and that's not him, of course, that's Leclerc. But when he gets there, he should have enough speed.
Oscar Piastri,
to sail past those,
Lando Norris,
and he needs to.
Fernando Alonso.
Certainly does. The trouble he's got is that Bottas and Joe and Stroll, they're not going to be pitting anytime soon because they started on those hard compound tyres. So do
Come on.
Ferrari think about an undercut here with Charles Leclerc? Because he's in a position where he could quite easily jump Alonso and Hulkenberg as Hamilton is now going to come in.
Dude, of course they're going to ban you for that.
Leclerc was nearly having a chat with the
I think you might want to reassess your humour. Because things that you think are funny are actually really not funny. It's either mean or completely inappropriate. Now, I'm sure you're a nice guy, but maybe the humour needs to be reassessed. Joshy boy, Piastri, Norris, Russell, more or less the same. Pretty similar, that. Oscar isn't going to win, unfortunately. They finally pit Lewis Hamilton. What's wrong with Sainz? Not that he pitted. Nothing. Nothing's wrong, really. Yeah, Lando is cooking. All they need to do is just keep pushing steadily. Dude's gonna... Last lap's pulled a second on Max, and he'll can... I didn't, Nathan. Shut your mouth. And I mean that in a joking way, with a smile on my face. I did not ban you on Twitch. Not a chance. Yeah, Lando's done a second a lap. Come on, Oscar. I reckon he's going to try and push on now. What's Leclerc talking about? Lewis did pit finally, and he's come out P13, so it's not the worst. He is... Of the people that have pit P1, that said, it's only Sainz and Ricciardo competing for that position, so, you know.
And we mustn't forget, Ferrari still fancy a chance at the Constructors' Championship, don't they? But with Leclerc in 8th and Sainz making his way back from currently P17.
RIP.
This is not how they need it to be playing out today.
It's not how Red Bull needed it.
VPN will work. Should do. Have you actually been IP banned from Twitch? That's crazy. This is why you should take my advice, because you get yourself in these positions. Note to self, or not to self, note to everyone else. Take my advice. That said, it really is common sense. My advice... Nathan, because you said that you committed a crime, a very bad crime.
Of the Saubers, but still hasn't cleared Zhou Guanyu. This is the pain he's going to take coming through there, and he's in the 38s when he should be in the 36s.
Absolute fool. Oh, here goes Carlos. This will be a nice move. Joe's not going to fight that one. Shouldn't do. Nicely done. by the end of this lap, Norris should be 14 seconds ahead. Pit loss is more or less like 23 seconds, I think, around here. Could be wrong. I could be remembering wrong. Well, they did need to ban you, mate, because they did. They did. That is a bannable thing. Huge.
So I know it's the long game you've been talking about, Oscar Piastri, but he's got to get on with it at some point, doesn't he?
And Lando Norris now 34.5
No,
seconds ahead of
I don't, Sarah. Not a chance.
He can afford to make a pit stop and will not get caught up in traffic.
Not at all.
Behind his teammate. So Norris has bought himself quite a lot of options here.
Certainly has. We're on board with Lewis Hamilton after his pit stop.
Lewis has some nice pace. Not too shocked. Nathan, I think you need to reassess a few things. Maybe it's time for some growing up. You know, it's all fun and games, but sometimes it's time to mature. You know, maturing is good. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Nathan. You got suspended from school. Don't be an idiot. Don't do stupid shit. Don't get suspended. Very simple. Lando pitting? Really, Josh? I mean, he would come out in front of Russell, to be fair. Could be a fake. It could be a fake. I was just thinking that. I was thinking it could be a dummy for Verstappen because they want to get Verstappen in.
Back in the blankets, we know what hot tyres they'll be putting on that. It's the only tyre to put on it, frankly, isn't it? Because they started on the mediums, they've got to run two different compounds, of course.
We're having an Albon. Not certain yet. He didn't crash out. His engine just, or his car just started to kill us. No, kick the bucket. And then it just started, yeah, the engine was screwed. They are suspecting that they'll, hang on.
We just want to go as long as possible, so if we need to look after tyres, we will. We just don't want to be the first person to pit between you and Max.
Because we might want some time.
Sounds like it does, Nathan. I'm not going to give you any more attention because you need to do some self-reflection. Ooh, good move from Carlos. Rosie, that is so ironic. Roger, you should check out Rebrickable. Okay, I will.
And if Nico Hülkenberg is struggling a bit, not running the right pace, he is doing a super job for Haas to keep those two at bay. Did Lewis Hamilton clip the wall? He certainly had the slide.
It had the slide. It's difficult to know from that camera angle. It didn't look like he was going to hit the wall, did it? I think it was just a slide.
Doesn't need those tyres again.
Nathan, you're actually the one that's not nice. Yo, Sharky, thank you for the follow.
Esteban Ocon, these fresh tyres, certainly helping his pace and helping him get some overtakes done as we head towards turn one. You can see those marbles, those bits.
McLaren and RB clearly hate Daniel.
The tyres are off the racing line as they
Waffle.
turns 1, 2, and 3.
The benefit really, I mean, Norris, Verstappen, and
Good Nathan. Probably deserved.
so enormous actually at the moment.
Oh, thank you, Beck.
They've got that, but Norris is just a plain second a lap faster than Verstappen.
That McLaren works so well in free air, and Lewis Hamilton wants a bit more free air and cleaner air as well, and he's got past Esteban Ocon to move himself up into 11th. He's pitted, Carlos Sainz has pitted, Daniel Ricciardo has pitted, and Alex Albon pitted too, and is the only
Alright.
time the suspected power
17-second gap between Norris and Verstappen now.
We are one of the earlier stoppers, but not the earliest.
feeling he didn't need to come in that early, and it was a good. I'll try and see if we see it again, but when we watch the yellow glove of Lewis come across when you turn the wheel, you block your own view out basically with your hand. There you see it now on the Ferrari. You literally block your forward view, but you're not looking out the front. You're looking sort of across the top of the two, in front of the two.
This is going to be interesting.
To the left or the right, depending on the corner.
Bick,
Otherwise, you
do you mean?
I wonder if
Do you think this is qualifying?
from Lando Norris and the subsequent chain reaction from it was
Do you think this is qualifying, Bick?
soft compound
This is a race.
right at the start of this
Do you mean like finish first place? Is that what you mean?
an earlier stop than A, he was thinking, and B, he would have liked. He had to try and keep with that pace, couldn't without coming in too early.
He obviously started on the soft compound, which
I'm very confused.
because it didn't give him any advantage on the first lap or two, and it means he had to come in earlier. Yeah, I think that mistake was probably made this morning rather than.
Am I Aussie or British?
Very good point.
I am Australian, mate.
Now, he may or may not suffer towards the end of the race, but he might be able to keep that place, keep
That was a
teammates
Kevin Malone reference,
time,
by the way,
and everyone in between Hamilton make their stop.
from The Office.
This is so frustrating. How many laps are we going to do like this? Keep calm.
Well, you can understand it because he has been tucked up behind Fernando Alonso and Nico Hülkenberg,
Hard to tell,
who did a
Butterbut.
job to protect
What a great
Hamilton,
name.
what is currently fifth,
Absolutely dead.
sixth.
I don't think Piastri will win. No.
Just see any hopes of a top 5 finish. Just
It is Joshy Boy. I'm not looking forward to it. I think they've just, from my,
And they're right to say keep drive angry. The car goes sideways and backwards. Doesn't go
Destiny.
it's a point of look.
What was I going to say? The Aussie Office. I honestly think they've just taken the American one and switched the gender roles of all the characters from, like the Michael Scott, from my impression of the trailer. I could be wrong. But genuinely, there's a Dwight character that is just a woman. Michael that is just a woman. The dumb one that's like a Kevin, that's a woman. The Jim, that's a woman, and then the Pam, that's a man. It just feels very gender role flipped. I'm gonna watch it. It's probably gonna be bad. Even if it's objectively a good show, it's gonna be cringe. It's like, even if it's actually like as a standalone show good, it probably will be cringe because you can see the comparison that it's trying to make. When you know that a show's trying to be like a different show, it's immediately a bit awkward, embarrassing, in my opinion. Am I judgmental? Probably, yeah. But that's my opinion. I'm gonna have an open mind. By the way, Norris is almost 20 seconds ahead of Max. He is lapping over us, or 8/10 quicker a lap. I don't think Colapinto will go to stake at this moment, but we'll see. Destiny, I will not do that because I will give someone the opportunity to improve themselves, you know? Lando is cooking? Absolutely. And I reckon Piastri's got some pace in him too. He'll be able to run longer as well. And the benefit, right? Well, this is what I reckon. This is my prediction. Norris, Verstappen, Russell, they're going to pit before Piastri. Now, Norris will come out in front of Piastri. Verstappen may or may not. I think Verstappen would come out behind Piastri. Then McLaren 1-2. Then, safety car happens, finishes a McLaren 1-2. Verstappen and Russell fight for third. That is my prediction. Watch it happen. Mark, clip it. Somebody clip that right there. On Twitch, clip it. If it doesn't happen, delete the clip. Because it probably won't happen. But it might. But it might. And if that happens, and I've just called it, watch online.
Thanks ever so much, Laurent. Maybe speak to you a little bit later. Lewis Hamilton not happy with the strategy he's been given here, trying to chase down Yuki Tsunoda. You're killing me with this offset, he's saying. Charles Leclerc has finally got past Fernando Alonso into turn 16. He's made that stick as we watch now. Yuki Tsunoda passed by
Vamos.
Hamilton, who goes very wide at turn 16, and that just gives the place back to Tsunoda again.
Ooh. Abdi, interesting comeback there. Beach Lover, thank you for the follow. Max is now almost 21 seconds quicker. In comes Fernando Alonso. They did use English, it was just a joke.
They're pitting later, they'll have fresher tyres, they'll have an offset tyre life at the end of the race.
Yeah, and overtaking is not impossible here. Yes, it might be difficult. And Lewis is feeling that the defence might
That's a good shout, James.
be too improbable for him.
It's a good shout.
It all converges in the
Verstappen is really slow right now.
track ahead of his teammate.
1.2 seconds slower last lap.
Is how Hamilton got
Yes, I do. I do see what's going on.
too deep.
I reckon Norris is going to win. Yeah, I do.
So Tsunoda starts harvesting battery power. Lewis,
Oh,
yeah, the anchors, he put the anchors out.
what's happened with Hamilton? I don't know.
Was never going to make the apex.
Yeah, Nathan, ones that you were awkwardly trying to flirt with, as far as I'm concerned. At least that's what it seemed like. You were making very... Remember I was telling you about how you were making
With his hand
uncomfortable comments about them?
once again, 'cause look how close Oscar
It's probably why they blocked you.
Russell. I've been keeping an eye on this the last 4
I keep freezing on TikTok.
steadily
I don't know.
Russell. So that pace that we were seeing in the opening stages
Abdi, that is quality.
to be giving him benefits now, and it's coming good with performance life in those tyres to try and get some overtaking done.
Yeah, and this high wing, high downforce setup on the McLaren, where Norris dominated.
Rear tyres are quite bad now.
Yep. Another 1.3 seconds last lap.
Yeah, where they ran this high downforce.
F1 Creations, thanks for the follow.
Dominated so much back in Zandvoort, and it's working beautifully again, isn't it?
Shouldn't be too long was the message there from G.
Yeah, Nathan, pot calling the kettle black, mate. Also, it's not a joke. You can't joke about those things. It's inappropriate. I told you before. You're not learning. How old are you again? What, 16, 17? Like, come on, brother.
So that's what they're waiting. They're just standing off, aren't they?
Colapinto, I reckon 16. Yeah, you should know better than that, mate. I think Colapinto just doesn't have a seat for a little bit, and then he'll come back in the next opportunity. Russell is in, so here we go. This is where you back what I said about yeah, about the safety car. So Verstappen will then box soon because he's saying his tires are falling off. Hulkenberg's about to get past. There we go. Beautiful. He could go to Sauber,
I wonder now,
but
might be ruining not having.
I don't know.
They did those fake sort of
24 seconds gap is crazy.
because that's going to give Russell
We'll mute one of them, Rose, and then you don't have that problem.
a gap to Piastri.
We're on board with
So yeah, no, Verstappen pits before Piastri, I think.
his race engineer. This is the race now. Time to go. Is the message over the team radio. Now he's been free.
Yeah, mute TikTok or something if you guys are watching on Twitch as well. I want retired because this is a problem.
There you go.
Something was wrong with his car.
Particular radio message. So Norris and Verstappen.
Yeah, and also,
Piastri, the top
even if
to
Piastri can't get Verstappen through the safety car thing that I have mentioned, he's on for a podium here. If he can push on now that he's got clear air now, he can push on now and hopefully not get undercut by Russell. Track position is very important. Russell could get held up by Perez as well, so that's also good.
the defensive job that Nico Hulkenberg's doing.
Do you mean a 1-2, Jude?
Wonders, I'm sure, wrecking at Charles Leclerc's, but he wouldn't have been down in 9th place if his tyres gave him enough grip.
Nathan, you just called someone a beta. That's
The right-hander at turn 16, and finally, Charles Leclerc can
crazy.
pass the Haas. He is up into 4th.
Why'd you scream Nico? He's P5.
Just before the pit lane, so probably elected to do something a little different there and just keep going. And let's see what Piastri's got. Piastri's virtually matching Norris out front now.
McLaren cars after upgrades throughout the season has been measured. Yes, absolutely.
The person who is pitting is Sergio Perez, who was
P1 and Piastri P2.
through
Maybe. Perez is just pit. That's really good for Russell. That's really good for Russell.
into the racetrack with
Oh, Yoni, thank you for the roses. Sorry I didn't notice it. On the desktop thing, it doesn't come up, obviously, which is really annoying.
2.2 second,
Thank you so much.
which is
Abdi, I appreciate you letting me know.
for the Red Bull team who've come out
It's like really small at the top.
of Zhou Guanyu.
P Ooh, Norris might have wing damage. He should be okay regardless.
So Norris picked up a bit of front wing damage. Has he gone over a curb? Is that the issue?
Oscar P2 will only happen
Norris
if there's a safety car. Verstappen's coming in,
Verstappen is coming into the pits now.
so Norris could pit, change his wing,
He wanted to
and still be fine.
to pit, but do they just sense at Red Bull? Now's a really good time to pit, Max. Try the undercut, which wouldn't necessarily work unless Norris has
Safety car now.
Yeah, he
Safety car now.
up into turn 14. I'm hearing, so we'll get a replay of that.
Safety car now. Come on.
It's about 12 seconds.
Red flag or safety car right now.
And of course, he's got that in hand with the lead he's built. But Norris concerned then that he may have damaged the front wing, but they'll look at
Leclerc is doing well.
the loads from the data on the car. Really work out.
Considering the hand he's been dealt,
He's got,
sure.
he's lost
But it's not been a great race, really. Well, come on, Leclerc.
here, neck and neck with
Oh, yes! Charles Leclerc's got past Verstappen. I take it back, Jude. I mean, obviously, he still has to pit, but
Charles Leclerc has
this will be good racing. Hopefully, they take each other out.
really wanted is Verstappen to be stuck behind the Ferrari.
Yeah, he won't be there long though, will he?
Well, that's just not true, Nathan, and also that is a threat. And one of the reasons why you have been banned
Down Raffles Boulevard is Max Verstappen.
from Twitch.
Distance. No, he's
Maybe.
not. He's got at least a few more corners to go. Hulkenberg's pitting. Colapinto is pitting. Ocon is pitting as well. Hulkenberg with a 3-second stop. The Williams crew 2/10 quicker with Franco Colapinto.
But you're right in what you say. The last thing Red Bull needed was for him, and it looked a decent Red Bull stop, didn't it?
No, I don't know, Nathan.
To lose any time, even if it's on the outlap, as Norris pits.
Alright, Nathan.
Ted Kravitz is down there. Down to you, Ted.
Right, let's have a look at this front wing then, shall we? Looks okay from where I can see, and they get to work. Very nice, of course, they're not changing it. And if there is any damage, it's small enough not to be able to be seen, Crofty. Let's see if you can see it on your head-on shots, but I don't think there's much damage to that front wing. Looks okay to me.
Not much damage to Verstappen's race. He's not tucked up behind Leclerc for long, and he's back up in the
No, he won't.
Yeah, it looks
He will
like
not pit anymore.
I'm adjusting something on it, but that's standard when you change compounds. You either want more
So Norris's pit,
wing to balance the
Piastri hasn't.
different tires.
So after Verstappen
But
the lap earlier, Lando Norris
he's actually pulled
tires, continues in the
a nice gap.
last two Singapore Grand Prix have been led from start to finish, and this race in 2024 is being led from start to lap 31 by that man there, Lando Norris.
Yeah, Oscar Piastri's heart's just sunk a bit. He's not pitted yet, and still Norris is out in front of him. That's what it's cost him in the traffic and cost him in qualifying yesterday, as Norris still busy collecting the McLaren up there in the traction zone.
Verstappen absolutely flying, not overly happy with the strategy that he's been given. And let's see what it looked like from
What's happened to Max?
he rounds the inside of turn 2 and then suddenly sees a Ferrari.
Leclerc's just about got in front. That was good.
I just don't get it why we let him uppercut us by so far. It's just so stupid.
I think what Max doesn't realise is that he's not really been undercut. The Ferrari,
Yeah.
a pit stop behind him. I think that's why. Well, he thinks he's just lost track. He has, effectively, but he thinks
Hamilton Russell's gap
he hasn't.
is 6 seconds.
In fact, now.
6.5.
The message was relayed back. Look, it's not our fault. Charles Leclerc finally got past Nico Hulkenberg and is showing a lot more pace than he was able to before. Look at that, so McLaren 1-2 at the moment. Lando Norris leads
Safety car is going to happen.
from Oscar Piastri. 3 and a bit seconds, the difference between the two McLarens. Piastri has not pitted in this race yet.
You see a small issue with the front wing, nothing serious.
And your gap to Max Verstappen, by the way, is round about 20 seconds, 21 seconds between Norris and Verstappen. So Randy Singh.
It's a bit stalkerish, Nathan.
Overseeing strategy with the strategy team. Head full of numbers throughout each and every one of the 62 laps here tonight.
Verstappen quicker in this phase, certainly on this lap, than Norris out front by a couple of tenths in the first sector. And a bit of an incident out there between Gasly and Hulkenberg that's been noted. Having a look.
What do you mean, Sega?
What are we going to see?
Ollie is coming back.
Lando Norris thought that he'd hit the wall.
Yeah.
And how close is it? There's the lockup, there's the lockup. Oh, ho, ho. He might have brushed it, but he didn't bang it.
Yeah. Wow. Lucky escape. He nerfed it, didn't he?
No, it's not, Nathan.
The wall was quite soft there. He's locked the front. He's obviously, his tyres are getting a little bit thin and losing temperature. And Lando has, that's the wrong side of the front wing. It's the other side we need to be looking at. There's nothing hanging off it, is there? Anyway.
I'll tell you what, Martin.
It's actually not, Nathan, but okay.
Where a driver has touched the wall harder and it's absolutely destroyed their race. And
yeah, AFM. So traction metrics, everything's looking really good at the moment.
that is not the answer that I expected there. I thought, go George, go. What might be a better encouragement message, but traction metrics? It's very engineer motivation, isn't it?
I don't think George was looking for how well he's doing and a gold star. I think he was.
Oscar can podium here, yeah.
Keep driving like this.
Yeah, I think he was sort of asking for give me some tools to work with.
Traction metrics, all about limiting the wheel spin on the cars. By the way, I was just going to say you need a bit of luck to go out and win races and maybe win championships. And Lando Norris just had a bit of luck at 14.
I mean, yeah. Another half metre of slide, and he'd have been reversing out of there with a broken front wing.
No further investigation needed. Gasly and Hulkenberg. Anthony Davidson, let's head down to you.
So I've just been listening to Oscar Piastri's radio. They're telling him at the moment that he's matching Lewis Hamilton's lap time. So that's the fight that we need to be keeping an eye on.
Yeah, we do. And what's the gap between Hamilton and Piastri? Round about 20 seconds at the moment. Around about 30 seconds at the moment. I just wonder if the pit stop delta, so what you lose by coming in for a pit stop, Martin, is about 28. That's right. Yeah. Then Piastri has got a pit stop over Hamilton here.
Yeah. His pace has been solid.
Fuck's sake, mate. You know what? You've done it.
But, obviously his time
well
has
then.
done 34 laps of this race so far, and there it is, confirmation on the screen. 28 seconds it costs you to.
All right, let's just enjoy this race now.
Stop, put some tyres on, and
I'm tired of it.
Rivals are thrashing down the pit straights.
But
There we go.
Looking at the timing screens, if Piastri's going to pit and come out ahead,
The target lap will be the plan C target lap.
Bro, it's absolutely fine. There's nothing they can do with it. Like,
he might need to pit at the end of this lap to make that stop, come out ahead of Lewis Hamilton. We'll see as Yuki Tsunoda comes into the pits. That frees up Carlos Sainz, who pitted much earlier, and Sainz up into 7th place and is currently
only concern for Oscar
seconds behind his teammate.
is that Russell has probably undercut him now.
And if he stopped now, would come out behind his teammate.
So, not ideal. Not ideal.
Because if Leclerc stopped now, he'd come out around the Hulkenberg Alonso battle. Before his engineer, Leclerc,
No.
we need you to keep matching the lap times you're
Nah,
doing, sort of low
there was a
rates.
period after Russell had just pit,
33-year-old medium tires.
I think where Piastri was about 26 seconds ahead.
Hulkenberg. So great
But
strategy,
now
Martin. And in fact,
that the hards have come into their own and that it's he's fallen back.
Fernando Alonso.
I don't think Oscar gets P3.
Oscar, we're tempted to stay out. That would mean you had to overtake Hamilton after the stop. How would that be?
I'm sure it's a great idea.
He things, get in now and negate that need.
Thanks, Kelly, but this is a t-shirt on top of a hoodie,
As George Russell is proving
not a hoodie itself.
Russell has pitted and has jumped his teammate Lewis Hamilton.
It's a good race.
Round of pit
It's a good race.
yet to come in.
Yeah, I mean, Piastri's
It's not going to be a fight for the win,
because Hamilton stopped on
but
Sainz also went in
I mean,
on
yeah.
13 it was, so they're trying to get tyres a very long way in this Grand Prix, but Piastri doesn't seem confident. But
We're pulling Piastri back into our window very slowly. Only 1 second at mistake.
I think they've missed the moment, Martin.
Because
Missed the moment to get Piastri in now.
I think that they're hoping to wait for a safety car.
that's what they're hoping to do. And if there isn't a safety car, this will be
Yeah, exactly.
margin the fastest Singapore Grand Prix of all time.
It certainly would. We've been going 57 minutes so far, and we're on lap 35 out of 62. Normally by this stage, Martin, we're thinking, well, it's probably about another 40-odd laps to go here. But
Why is that 1-8 out? He
corners, we've got a new DRS
just had a problem with his car. Just come back into the pits, had to retire.
for a couple
Where did I buy my McLaren merch from? This is from Levi's. What was the last piece of merch I bought? The last time I actually bought F1 merch was my Aston Martin Polo at the start of the 23 season. I haven't actually bought any merch since then. But I got this. Ooh, that was close. Russell tried to go past Leclerc there. That was close. That was very close.
The marbles sort of on the turning point, on there to the last corner, for example. And Russell quite rightly yielding immediately. And who's that coming up behind him? It's Fernando Alonso, isn't it?
behind Carlos Sainz. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton's coming up behind George Russell, who's been rather held up here by Charles Leclerc, and it's kind of bringing Lewis Hamilton back into the game with his teammate at the moment, running in 6th place. We've lost one driver from this race, Alex Albon, with a suspected power unit, and we've seen absolutely no signs of the safety car yet. We haven't had a safety car for 8 Grand Prix. We've had a safety car at every one of the Singapore Grand Prix. Something has to give on that one tonight.
I think the drivers are in good form, aren't they? The cars are reliable. The cars stick to the road well. There's a bit of get a jail-free zone there that George Russell had to utilise.
That's what it looked, going wheel to wheel. He wasn't ahead, George Russell.
So to go around the outside, you've basically got to have your front wheel ahead of their mirror to have earned the right to any space. They are the driving standard regulations at the moment.
Yeah. I'll give you a question here, Martin. I know it's counterintuitive, but is trying to press Charles Leclerc for an overtake doing George Russell any good in the long run, or does he need to kind of drop back a little bit, hold position, just wait for Leclerc to pit in a few laps' time?
We're in chat. Favorite F1 driver, Oscar Piastri, then Lando, then Fernando. This is a live update from the race. Yes. Gap between Oscar and Max. Max will have him by about 10 seconds now, I imagine. And predictions on the race: Norris, Verstappen, and Russell. Norris will win this race. Absolutely. He's 22 seconds ahead.
It's slow, but it's not quite slow enough to give Nico Hülkenberg a chance to get
Bar any major stoppage like a safety car or something like that,
behind the Ferrari.
my guy's going to win this. So,
New tyres now for Charles Leclerc, warmed up hard tyres for Nico Hülkenberg.
without a doubt.
Ferrari driver during qualifying 3.
Feeling very tricky now.
Piastri is struggling on his tyres a bit as the DRS zone down the Raffles Boulevard can't get Nico Hülkenberg any closer.
Yeah, as they wear, they obviously start to lose temperature, and that hurts you under braking, as we saw with Lando Norris. Piastri's done well to get the tyres that far. Leclerc now can set off after Alonso and Sainz, and I think this has played out quite nicely for him. Once he got some...
Gaz doesn't change his wheel for the second time. What do you mean? He's been having a problem with his steering wheel, has he?
Yeah. A long
I didn't hear that.
time ago, time ago by the time we get to the last 10 laps of this race. I can see a scenario here where Sainz is desperately defending against Fernando Alonso and Charles Leclerc is behind the two of them. I think he can pick up some places. This is Gasly and his battle with Kevin Magnussen, and there comes Sergio Perez blasting his way through the marbles to get past the Alpine into the right-hander at the end.
If you could return, don't let it burn. You need to stop and overtake Piastri. Why Cara Delevingne? And why is your name Cara Delevingne as well? Dare I ask? By the way, I'm fiddling with an empty Chewy's tub, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my hands. Right, I see Abdi. Okay. Yeah, it would be smart to change it, but it does take a few extra seconds for a stop. Gasly. He's in now. Yeah, in comes Oscar. So he'll come out, I think, between Russell and Hamilton. I think that's his goal. Okay, Gasly's fucked it. His race is done.
That's a weird choice at this point in the race, but hey ho, we'll see how it goes. But finally, Oscar Piastri makes his stop, and again, that's smart work, quick work by the McLaren guys.
Decent stop. 2.2. Will he make it in front of Hamilton? No, he has been done. Okay. No, he hasn't. He's been jumped by the two Mercedes.
Strategy that has worked out well for him. Can he get past Max Verstappen and his charge now to the end of the race? Sorry, he's not jumped the two Mercedes.
Yeah, he's behind both Mercedes actually at the moment.
Lucky Crofty.
Massive tyre offset to Lewis Hamilton that Lewis pointed out early doors.
Lewis has 21 lap old hards. Wow.
So he can breathe again. Yeah, is this strategy going to work? He's bided his time, he's preserved his tyres. Now, you haven't got that many laps to go.
Carlos, by the way. What a race. Well done, son. Blood has gone from 10th to 6th. Oh, I'll try not to get community service. Wait. Do you guys get community service when you were in primary school? Like, if you did something wrong, you'd like have to pick up paper and stuff at lunchtimes? Definitely never for me. I never did anything wrong in primary school. I was a cheeky kid, and then I learnt pretty quick, and have been a goody two-shoes for like the last decade, so... Very much an old soul, I am. Speaking of old souls, Oscar Piastri. Very much wise beyond his years. Oscar should have Hamilton soon. Yeah, he'll have him within like 3 laps. At least, if not like straight away. Here we go. And that's how you do it. That's Oscar Piastri for you. A man of big bollocks. He'll get it done. Great move. Great move. Yeah, this Oscar Piastri kid, he's quite good. Alonso's doing well, to be fair. On for some points. Yeah, I can't lie. Oscar is very intelligent. It's only his 2nd season.
What are we waiting for? We are discussing Yuki.
He wants to come in and pit. And whilst Hamilton couldn't do much to defend,
Snowden wants to pit. Interesting. Oscar for World Drivers' Championship next year. Joshy, I could back that. I could back that.
waiting before you move him out of the way.
Alonso is the inside line, but Charles Leclerc is
Leclerc has just got past Alonso as I was talking him up. Now, Colapinto is MP11. Steve, I don't know. Hoping to make up a few places, then the safety car.
Yuki, we need to stay calm. We need to stay calm.
It's clear.
Okay, Yuki, I tell you what we're doing. We close up and then we swap. We close up and then we swap.
Yeah, with the tire, dumbass.
Well, he's running close, but not right up the rear wing.
Yeah, he doesn't want to damage the tyres. That's actually a fair shout.
Of any driver to slow down and swap with this distance between the two cars.
But what he's saying is, I'm close enough now.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
I'm damaging these
Um,
tires, which is already a
I feel like Russell's gonna crack. I could back that.
strategy anyway, isn't it? Put those tires
You know,
behind.
what happened here last year. So,
If you were going into a race,
Yuki is furious, but it was also a calm furious for Yuki terms. It was good. Good to see. Yeah, Russell could definitely crack, that's for sure. But I don't even think it matters because Piastri is lapping last lap 9/10 quicker. I genuinely just think he'll have him on pace.
at some stage in the next few days,
Oh my god.
Ricciardo does very
Okay.
much comply and let
Sorry, I thought that was a different turn. I thought Yuki was about to just carousel into the side of him, but it didn't.
get DRS and get a bit of extra pace as well. So we're expecting an announcement. No official news, but the
No, he didn't.
speculation is that Liam
Because he doesn't want to get
Red Bull car
a community service.
for Austin and beyond. And if that happens, it's not
Hello, Liam.
guaranteed to be the end of Daniel Ricciardo. The word on the street is
Rear
that
laps.
he's driver pool and he's still
I'd give it.
contention for
I
a
reckon Oscar Piastri will get the. He will get the move done on lap 46, 47. I reckon 47. He'll get it done.
round about 3 laps time.
Fastest lap does go to Leclerc though.
Fire glowing
Fair dues.
under the light
Yeah, this is Norris's race. Bar anything going wrong,
in his mirrors
um,
of the straight.
he'll
Oh, sorry, Martin.
he'll smash it. Very comfortable.
Assuming Piastri can get past the Mercedes, whether he can set off after Verstappen in the closing.
Do we think he can catch Verstappen? Let's have a look. What's the lapping?
It's a fairly tall order. He's 18 seconds.
Granted, he's lapping a second and a half quicker right now.
20 laps to go. It's a tall order, but it's not out of the
It could be done.
Sorry.
It could be done.
Sorry, Martin. Well, I mean, he's got the same car as Lando, hasn't he, Oscar? And Lando's currently 24 seconds ahead of Max, so I wouldn't put it past Oscar at all.
I don't think he will get it, but it's a chance. They did do him dirty. Why?
Come out, but it hasn't happened yet.
He needs to.
Um, Yeah, they're swapping the cars. Yeah, Leclerc's got 23 lap newer hards. Yeah,
They've actually ordered him now. They've ordered him to let.
they'll get it done on this. Yeah,
Yes, they have. Yeah, well,
Here we go.
instruction's gone out, and they're just waiting for the right time to do it. So we think. He would overtake him anyway. He's just. I suppose Ferrari are just saying, make it easy.
here we go. I reckon we'll go for it here.
That last straight would have been a good opportunity to do that, but Piastri.
Fastest lap, Oscar Piastri.
Now, just-
Crikey.
here we go. And we've got Leclerc low 1 minute 36 as fast
There we
as
go.
the two leaders, just showing you what they
I always get so confused
such a miserable quality.
when I don't see them take the old layout. You know, they just miss that under the bridge part, which I mean, it made for some good action, that's for sure. Very dangerous, slower, that's for sure, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, look, they're striking distance in 10 laps.
Crikey, yeah, 20 laps still to go. Piastri could get it done.
Coming his way.
Yeah, and I
He's about to be in striking distance.
He's got a sniff. He's got a chance of Verstappen up there in second place. Anthony at Sky Race Control.
Yeah, just speaking of that fight with Russell, this imminent fight we're seeing on screen right now.
I said lap 47, and he's almost already in DRS.
Message I heard related
Crikey!
was to make a switch change, which would actually
That's a Steve Irwin crikey,
harvesting.
if I've ever heard one.
As they call it,
Oscar can push for P3, he's about to get it.
it might be
Oscar will have P3.
If you keep this pace, we should catch Hamilton at the end.
Might catch him before the end, to be fair.
Good stuff.
I know it's only 1
If
point,
you,
but Piastri's now got the
if you
fastest
could
lap.
return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I know I'm not being rude, but it's just sure how to shoot, and it's tearing me apart. I'm hoping to go to the Australian Grand Prix next year. We'll see what happens.
But why would you risk that? He's
Oh no, your power went out. Unlucky. Hopefully it's all sorted for you. If you're watching on your phone with data, I hope your phone doesn't die for your sake. You can't miss this race. This will be interesting. Obviously Norris should have the win, no matter what.
Wins every race between now and the end of the season, and takes the bonus point for the fastest lap, and wins the sprint races. And Max Verstappen,
Lando's gonna have to save.
the last lap in Abu Dhabi. That's why I asked the question about the bonus point.
You're absolutely right. It's critical, isn't it? But well, let's see. You're right.
Yeah, Norris is gonna need the fastest lap.
You'd want to be 32 seconds clear.
What he needs is to save his tires. See, for Lando to get the fastest lap, there's one of two things that he could do. Either push really hard and try and get a pit stop to softs and then guarantee it, or save your tires and then push when you've really hard when you've got the tire life left and no fuel. Those are your two options if you're Lando. Does he try and get fastest lap by pushing really hard? He probably could. Piastri is going to make a move here, I reckon. I reckon he gets it done this lap. Lap 46. It's 45 for them, sorry. My bad. Lando has been P1 the whole race. Yeah. Has he led every lap? Yeah, he has. It's the first time he's done that. Ever done that, I think. Right, here goes Piastri. Here we go, son. I reckon he gets it on the exit here. He could. It's going to be tough, but he's done it here before. Here we go. Let's go, Oscar. Oscar is okay. I want to see the move. That's my guy. That's my guy. Oscar, I love you, brother. My boy. Good move. Really good move. Well in. Huge. Luke Laren. You have stream delay. Oh, unlucky. It's a shame Lewis did get overtaken by Piastri and soon maybe Leclerc, but we'll see what happens. Twitch ad, I am sorry about that. Welcome back to TikTok. So Colapinto 1.8 behind the point scoring positions. He's had a good race, this guy, I'll tell you. He's safe to Sonoda. Perez and Hulkenberg fight. He gets a point. Albon had a problem with his car early on and just pulled into the pits and retired. I think he had something stuck in his brake duct, I think. Piastri up to P3. So what's the gap? We've got an 18-second gap, 16 laps, and he is lapping 1.4 seconds a lap quicker. Now, 1.4 times 16, 22.4. It's possible. It's possible. Okay? Piastri could get Verstappen. Will he? Probably not, because you also have to pass. You know. But it's possible. Not yet, Robert. Not yet. Come on.
The last couple of laps. Norris has just put in a 1:35.9, which is his best lap of the race so far. The reason why Verstappen
We don't know, Robert. Not certain yet. Not certain.
Another pit stop, but also to keep that Red Bull ahead of the charging Oscar Piastri, putting a 1:36.5.
Yeah, a 1:35.
The tires are looking very good, Nico. Very good.
A 1:35.9. That's only 3/10 off fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far for Lando Norris. So it's not out of the question.
Piastri has just had a slow lap. What was it? Was it that? Maybe that was when he was passing George.
Well, we've seen that, haven't we, already this season, where he's taken that fastest lap bonus point on the last lap.
Right. Okay, then last lap, only 2/10 quicker. I think Valtteri will get it.
It's more like a steam room if I was ever going to pick holes in that one, George. It's the humidity in the air, but if you've ever imagined running on the spots and holding a few weights in your hand.
Your F1 24 race replays are broken, or better than these races. Interesting. I think that it's been a decent race. Missed last week. I wasn't live last week, but I did watch the race. Ooh, Lando's almost hit the wall. That was very close.
Did he hit the wall here? He did.
Oh my god.
Remember George Russell hit the wall on the other side of the track last year?
Oh my god.
Has just hit the wall on the
He's almost fucked it. He's almost done it. Daniel's done. That's not good. Would be a really bad last race if it was to be that case. Oscar the GOAT? Yeah. Yeah, Oscar's will be one of the greatest of all time. Perez? Perez is... He's bounced like a kangaroo. Yeah, I don't know, Brooklyn. It's poor form. It's unlucky. The first time I was hanging out with my friends for once, and then last week I was sick. I'm still not feeling 100%. Like my throat's still feeling a bit ass, and you know the nodes in your neck when you're sick, they're still super swollen, and that felt a bit nauseous today as well. Look, I don't know, this whatever I've got, it's been 3 weeks, still not 100%. A bit concerning maybe, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yes, the Neymar, indeed. Hey, at least Neymar won some stuff. 52 seconds from Sky Sports here. Well, Sky Sports is ahead already, yeah. Oh, Norris just got fastest lap. Let's go, dude. Come on, that's huge. 8 points. This is the thing. We need Piastri, Leclerc to fight Verstappen more, because then Lando can bridge the gap to Verstappen.
Yeah, and yes, it does, and I think it's especially hard for Lando with such a comfortable lead. It's so easy to let your concentration lapse as your body is
nah, just I had an infection, like a throat infection, I believe, like tonsillitis-y sort of thing. It's chill. I've got prescription. I've had antibiotics. Like, it's just getting over it, recovering. I'll be fine.
His drink pack is absolutely boiling hot by now.
It needs a tea bag in it, that's for sure. There's nothing worse than drinking hot energy drink, squirting it down the back of your throat.
Delightful. Almost.
Oh, Norris.
Okay, so full concentration. I'll take a drink.
There you go, Joseph, with the message to Lando Norris.
Lando being told to have a little sip of water.
Drink, probably about the same sort of feeling that Sergio Perez is getting. You know, just
Perez could be done. Colapinto. You remind me of Oscar. Oh, bless. Thank you. I'll take that.
Is right on the tail of that one. And talking of on the tail, here comes Charles Leclerc.
We're brothers, what can I say?
Lewis Hamilton, and we've seen this before at the Singapore Grand Prix.
Water is goated. Invisible water. I say that like water itself isn't clear. I meant my drink bottle. Gil or Jill, my team, it actually won't show, I don't think.
He scolded himself. He said 2 lucky
Will it show?
now.
You can tell, kind of. Can you tell?
The pole, the fastest lap, and leading every lap as well, which would be a Grand Slam and will be his first Grand Slam.
Hi again, it's me.
In terms of wins, it will be his
Hang on.
of the season so far.
Hi again, it's me. Hopefully some of you guys get that reference. If not, sod it. Doesn't matter anyway. I don't care.
Charles Leclerc is absolutely blasting towards Lewis Hamilton here.
Aston Martin is my team.
Is feeling the opposites because he's got a puncture. Has he hit the wall, I wonder?
Ooh.
Where is Kevin Kevin Magnussen
Ooh.
on the track. He's down at
Ooh,
turn,
Magnussen has a puncture.
and that's a long way to go to bring that Haas over.
This could be
If
interesting.
he can bring it
He's got a
over,
bunch of cars coming up on him, one of them being Lando, I believe.
onto the track.
Uh-oh.
Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton are heading down Raffles Boulevard. Magnussen at the moment heading towards turn 10. We're heading towards turn 7.
Ooh, here goes Leclerc on Hamilton. This could be interesting. He gets it done, though. Actually, that's pretty easy. Take it back. Magnussen... Piastri... I mean, Norris is past Magnussen. We're safe. We're safe. He's going to try and trundle home. George is about to come up on the back of him now. Oh, so I meant Piastri. That wasn't Norris. It was Piastri. Jill, thank you for the follow.
Of that, and he is driving very slowly. There'll be white flags waving everywhere to say slow car ahead, and yeah, and
Off he goes. Get off the racing line. Jesus Christ, Magnussen.
Literally, he's probably just taken the tyre off the rim, or actually both broken the bead on the rim. There's turn 5.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Much of a hit, was it?
The smallest little tap. I do stream for every race, unless I'm sick. Like I was last week. Ah, unlucky. Unlucky, Kevin. Will we hear the British National Anthem? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. But yeah, so in a few weeks' time, catch me, and we'll,
Could be a safety car. To be fair, Ferrari mechanics have been
How are these tyres for a restart? Question.
I think everybody would stop if there was a safety car restart. Yeah,
I watch the races on Foxtel, which is the Sky Sports stream, but in Australia and lower quality.
so yeah, as it happens, they don't need a safety
Fox is owned by Sky, I believe.
Inflated left rear has actually made it past me back into the pits.
Safety car would be interesting, but there won't be. Unless there's debris. But then it would just be a VSC, I think. Oh no, Kevin might get the fastest lap here. That's not good.
His and Haas's only fastest laps in a Grand Prix, and with 10 laps to go, he's got a set of soft compound tyres on.
Didn't Mazepin get a fastest lap once? Didn't Mazepin get the fastest lap in the 2021 Belgium Grand Prix?
You don't get the point if you're not in the top 10 at the end of the race.
I have understeer and I have oversteer.
You've got a bit of everything there, George, which is not a position you want to be in. That's not going to give you balance. What I would say, if Magnussen does go for the fastest lap...
It didn't technically count, but he did get the fastest lap, I think.
And come out again and keep the lead, and might fancy getting that bonus point back again.
I'm with you, Barry.
Wonderful thing about the bonus point.
Last time we had a safety car?
We're having this
I can't even remember. It's been a fair few races. I can't believe Baku didn't have a safety car. And Singapore now as well.
strategic element into the end of a race.
That is crazy. I don't think there's ever not been a safety car at Singapore.
The weekend where the rear wheel nut stuck on, wasn't it?
That's wild.
You know, all
I could be wrong. I mean, Singapore's been going for a long time, so I'm probably wrong about that. But I know that it has been a while. That's for sure.
available to them.
Ricardo's gone. I'm sorry, guys.
Tried to do, but you're right. He is, I mean, incredibly, Norris is virtually a pit stop ahead of Verstappen now.
And driving well here. Yeah,
Piastri's not going to get P2.
second place.
Just kiss the wall. Take it all fine. Rear right.
Have a little look, lads.
Pressure's looking good at the moment.
Yeah, just have a look for me, just in case. Verstappen driving very well indeed, and that threat of Oscar Piastri charging after him, I think, has dissipated. That's
agreed.
gone away now.
And what they haven't
Maybe.
had in this race is any
CR7 Motivation Rubble 6. Interesting username. I rate it.
or whatever. It's been
Cristiano Ronaldo.
There'll be a few drivers out there just struggling to keep focus, to keep the concentration.
Previous
I don't think he will.
was lap
I don't think he will.
30, longest, or lap 35.
Verstappen's driving really well. He's only eaten into his lead by
And we're on lap 53 now.
what, like
That's
2
a
sec?
lot of time
No, not even.
in
Like
conditions
none.
that you really wouldn't want to be doing too much physical exercise, trust me.
I don't think he is, though. I don't think he is. We got the message. I'll read it out for you so you don't have to enter it again. You're saying, Daniel is getting voted driver of the day as it might be his last race in F1. Please read. I, for one, am not going to do that. I never do the driver of the day vote because it would be... I don't know. I just don't like doing it. It doesn't... It's just a popularity contest. And for this very reason, driver of the day... Ricciardo's genuinely had one of the worst races. So why it doesn't fit? No, if it was guaranteed to be his last race, I would. But it's not. So I'm not going to.
Who's not had the break of a safety car, like you've just been saying, and has remained absolutely on it from a great start. Has held
Lando does always get it.
Sergio Perez in front of him is only 1.7 seconds of scoring another point for Williams around an unforgiving street circuit. Hats off to Franco Colapinto.
Vamos, Frankie. Kevin Magnussen has just set a
Throat infection or a sore throat? Because an infection is different than a sore throat.
Ted Kravitz, if they move in that McLaren garage and get ready to come out, let us know, Martin.
Yeah, that's a conundrum now for McLaren, isn't it? They're 29 seconds ahead. They've just about got a pit stop.
Ricciardo is very out of his prime. Yes.
Couple of laps.
He just can't drive a modern F1 car. That's the problem. You see, like, even the fact that, like, Lewis Hamilton isn't as quick as he used to be, right? Different eras. Alonso has adapted well enough, as has Lewis. Ricciardo has not adapted well. You can't drive the... Okay. While I have never driven an F1 car, I know the analysis. Hang on.
Just chill out, bring this car home.
Norris has been told to relax. Oscar comments today. What Oscar comments? For me? Anyway. Ricciardo, Lewis, Alonso. 3 people that have the older driving style. I don't know what I'm saying. Raymond, you... Alright, you're not going to hear me out? Alright, cheers. They have an older driving style where they will turn it in super aggressively and, you know, sharpen out a corner. A later apex, later braking, harder braking, get it in really tight, and then exit, right? Whereas modern F1 cars are a lot smoother, carrying a minimum speed, and Daniel Ricciardo has not adapted well to that. And that's really started to show in the 2022 season as the cars... When it was say like, okay, moved to McLaren in 2021, was doing well in McLaren 2021, 2022, boom, falling off a cliff. Right? Ricciardo's driving style is an older driving style. Lewis's driving style, older driving style, but he's adapted. Also, believe it or not, I think it's safe to say that Lewis is a better driver than Ricciardo. Something's telling me that's a pretty safe shout, if you'd agree with me. Equally, Fernando Alonso, I'd say he's a better driver than Ricciardo. They've both adapted better than Ricciardo has. Sad reality. But yes, if you guys, you say I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know everything, don't get me wrong. You might know more than me, but if you do, feel free to make a comment. This is all conversation to be had. But yes. That is a fact, more or less, so.
No, so then Max must have lost his.
I think it was deleted.
Yeah, it was deleted. Yeah, it was deleted because that 34.9 is...
I'm also excited to see Lewis and Ferrari. Lucy, I kind of look like Oscar. Oh, okay. I'll take it, I think.
So, point back in Lando Norris's.
I'll take it. Yo, Logan, what's good, brother? Yeah, some with the softs. I wonder. We don't know what input he had on that. Yvonne, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Ethan, cool name to you as well, brother. Perez is really gonna try to get past This is good. I like that. I want Hulkenberg to fight this, because then Colapinto can get in the fight. And I'd love to see Colapinto get Perez. That'd be amazing.
That's an incredible stat that, despite all the success they've had, Norris has taken 1 point out of Verstappen since Imola back in May. Back in May, was that Imola?
Diggy, thanks for the follow.
Feels like it's been more than that, doesn't it?
But there've been challenges.
Yeah.
Mercedes had that.
Perez is so washed. Yes.
The summer break. McLaren have been
Initially, what I thought was going to happen, which is why the Daniel Ricciardo room is, I didn't believe at the start. I thought Ralf Schumacher was just talking absolute waffle. Now the rumors have seemed to spark up. Everyone's been talking about it. Very real possibility now, right? Norris Radio.
Just a reminder how tricky the following effect is. Oscar struggled going through 3 cars. Be careful.
Is he going to lap someone? Oh,
Yeah, he's coming up to lap a pile of people, as I mentioned.
Lando is
Alonso,
maybe getting himself in trouble.
Hulkenberg's in there as well, isn't he?
Verstappen's just gone 8/10 faster than Norris last lap.
catching Verstappen.
Crazy.
A lot of that's down to the traffic he's had to go through. Gasly and Joe.
Correct,
Bottas
Shark.
as well,
Sharky.
recently. But yet, Lando Norris is right
I didn't believe Danny was going to go to Red Bull. What I thought was this. I've got bloody ADHD or whatever that I just immediately forget what I'm talking about. I was... Okay, so Liam Lawson's guaranteed to get a seat next year. Hasn't been announced yet, but yeah, he's going to find a way in. It was... I thought Perez is going to get dropped at the end of the 2024 season, so Perez won't be here next year. And it will be between the 3 others on who will get the Red Bull seat. I thought it was either going to be... Either way, I thought that there would be movement mid-season or whatever, so I thought initially they'd give it to Lawson or Ricciardo. And then my prediction is that Ricciardo wouldn't do well, and then Liam would step in. Or they put Liam in, and if he isn't doing well, then put Ricciardo in or whatever. That was my thought. I don't think he will anymore, Diggy. I mean, he might, just for vibes, but I don't think it's a... I don't know. Seems like a drag.
Let's be sensible, we're in lane 3. Come on, keep pushing.
Well, he's obliged, isn't he, Sergio Perez? It's not he can't hold Lando Norris up for any more.
Time on the top left screen. That is... I don't actually know.
Within 3 seconds of catching you to lap you. And here then is Leclerc on the gearbox.
Because...
Yeah, warning shots.
Well, this is the thing. There is a race timer. Hey Gia, welcome. You are a bit late. Only 3 laps to go. There is a session timer, and at that point, if the timer goes off, then it's like the last lap.
This is Lando Norris lapping Franco Colapinto, and look at that. When lapping Colapinto there, he went a bit...
Oh my god, Lando almost fucked it.
Nothing too serious there, but doesn't want to do that too often.
It's the quickest race here ever. Yeah, but the session timer, that's not the limit though, right? Because if there was a safety car or a red flag, then it would immediately fuck that up. I think it's just like the estimated timer, but obviously it usually runs longer if there's like a safety car. But what is it 5 hours or 4 hours or 3? F1 maximum race time 3 hours. Yes. Yeah, it used to be 4, but then it became 3, yeah. Which, that up there is not a 3-hour time. That's only 2. So I think that's just the estimated time. Or like the normal thing. Anyway, forget about it. Session timers up there means nothing because that's not the limit. It's 3 hours. When was the last time we saw that come into play? That was Japan 22? No.
Electrical energy, the Earth system, and deploying it in places where Charles Leclerc gets
Yeah, Japan 2022. I think. I could be wrong. Fact check me.
Why he bothered to try and go up the inside of 8? It just lost him a bit of a few meters.
I don't think Yuki. I don't think. I mean, you know what? I just don't think they will, though. Maybe he deserves a go in the Red Bull. He's been at AlphaTauri for a fair few years and has proven himself to be a bit better than his compatriots in a team sense, not a nationality sense, obviously. Yeah, Piastri actually hasn't gained anything on Verstappen. I think he's just happy with P3. Verstappen's also pushing really hard. He's... Lando's just taking this home now. That's the thing, though. He is closing the gap a bit, but it's not doing anything.
Fastest lap of Lando Norris.
Norris leads from Verstappen, from
Awesome. I think it'd be worth a try.
but we're not seeing a close one at the moment. There's about
Magnussen is retiring.
in between the top 3 as Kevin Magnussen back after missing Baku is
Ricardo might also be.
Well, Magnussen is, but more to the point, Daniel Ricciardo is as well. A third stop for Daniel Ricciardo. Don't go out like this, Danny Rick, with a 3-stop when everybody else is doing a 1.
Ted, I think I know what's happening here.
What's happening here?
Fastest lap.
Set of soft tyres on,
No, he already had a set of pretty knackered soft tyres on.
but I wonder is Daniel Ricciardo going to take? Is he going to take the fastest lap in what could be his final Grand Prix?
Yeah, but 18th?
Yeah, but
It won't take a point. He could take a fastest lap.
Could take a fastest lap.
and
In before, Lando loses... Watch this. Lando's gonna lose the championship by 1 point because Daniel Ricciardo gets the fastest lap like this. If Daniel does this to Norris, and it ends up being that way, again, clip this, Daniel Ricciardo is gonna get fastest lap and he's gonna cost Lando the championship at the end of the season. Watch this. Watch this.
Anyway, Charles Leclerc keeps sort of feigning up the inside of the wrong corners.
They have a very good traction again.
In before,
Lando loses.
What the fuck?
Try and surprise him some way because the usual overtaking spots at the end of a DRS zones, George Russell.
But, oh wait, I don't think it will work anyway because I don't think Daniel will cross the line in time, will he?
Driving from George Russell to maintain this
Well,
place.
it could cost him the championship. If Ricciardo got fastest lap, Lando would have 1 less point. So it could... If Lando loses the championship by 1 point, then that would have cost him the championship. You see what I mean? Domino effect. I don't think he'll get it anyway.
A little bit closer out of turn 5, but
He's a lap down.
the Mercedes
Oh yeah, he has got it though, to be fair.
at bay once more. This is without doubt the closest
He might have it.
track currently as our race leader Lando Norris
He'll have 1 lap to get it done.
final lap of the race.
What's happened here, George? Ooh.
Pole here. This
Could have been bad there.
and complete
I agree, Awesome. I agree.
lap 1 from pole still in the lead. He has led every single lap. He's got the fastest lap
No, Daniel hasn't got fastest lap yet.
and he is on his
There's a
way
chance he might.
to a great night out on the streets of Singapore.
Yeah, Lando hasn't,
Corners to go, and that is what the performance
he's led every lap.
should lead. There'll be 51 points
That's big.
by the time we get to Austin.
Ricardo fastest in the first second.
Oh no, Daniel's actually going to do it.
But this will spoil McLaren's perfection if he takes that fastest lap away.
It certainly will. The Grand Slam is on
I'm watching the race on Foxtel,
in style,
Australian streaming service,
or as much
or
style as
TV service, I guess.
with another fastest lap of his racing career. Lando Norris at a turn 13.
If Daniel gets his fastest lap, I'll be annoyed. I will be annoyed.
His last lap in defense.
Because 1 point is big.
Leclerc in between these two people.
KO actually isn't cheaper anymore for the deal that we got.
Is the race
Anyway, Lando Norris will win this race.
on Thursday into the paddock with an air of confidence
Here we go.
that said these streets, this town, this could be my town, and this could be my
Daniel's got the fastest lap.
just like he did in Zandvoort. Lando Norris has
Fuck's sake.
down a statement win.
Daniel.
For tonight, Lando Norris wins the Singapore Grand Prix.
Let's go, Lando.
He wins
Well in, son.
a distance.
Over 20 seconds. Let's go, son.
It is not the fastest lap, though. Daniel Ricciardo has got that in what could be his
Lando will be fuming about that.
will come home to take second place to spoil the McLaren 1-2 and to keep as much
That's a bit annoying.
going in his championship defense.
Yeah.
Of course, in the sister Red Bull team, has gone out and stolen a point from McLaren.
And whether that's crucial or not, by the time we get to Abu Dhabi, we'll see how it plays out.
Oh, Daniel.
It's another podium in
Let's go, Oscar.
for the young
A 1-3. We'll take it. McLaren are going to win the Constructors, without a doubt. I remember saying it earlier in the season and everyone thought it was fucking stupid. It's funny as. The second all that stuff started to happen with Red Bull, I was like, yeah.
of Charles Leclerc. Lewis Hamilton will come home in sixth. The start on soft tyres really didn't help him. Carlos Sainz seventh, and then Alonso, Hulkenberg, and Perez.
Gone out in style, maybe.
In terms of making a point,
But
he has Lando Norris.
Chase, he doesn't get a point.
Well, mate, good job.
Yeah, lovely job.
Diggy, you're joking, right?
Amazing car weekend. Thank you very much, everyone.
Diggy, that doesn't mean anything. He went out on soft tires with no fuel. He was brother.
Champions drive, wasn't it, from Lando Norris?
Who's arguably the worst driver on the grid? No, I'm not going to name anyone, but anyone will get the fucking fastest lap with that. Soft tires, last lap of the race, zero fuel in the car. That's essentially qualifying conditions, other than the fact that the tires were a little bit used.
Nobody could touch Lando Norris
Yeah, that's annoying.
tonight. That said, though, I think that is a fine drive.
I mean,
Max Verstappen
good on him.
here in the
You know, if it is your last race, cool. You have something to walk out with, but
that was a real fight.
bit annoying.
Car that might not have been second best.
Well, Max, you got every ounce of performance out there today, so
Yeah, Max drove a good race.
Lando, so you've driven a very strong weekend. And your old pal Daniel picked up a fastest lap at the end as well.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, he's quickly understood the significance of that, hasn't he? You're right, it was a tremendous performance from Verstappen.
Daniel helping out his boy there.
Carl's been reluctant,
That's fair.
and somehow he's
It is a team game, I guess, to that degree.
Well, Yuki Tsunoda
Well.
this lap. Sergio Perez picked up
I wouldn't cry.
for the lost 10th place. Daniel Ricciardo,
I mean, it's a bit sad,
nothing to lose by pitting him.
but sometimes the right thing is the sad thing. It doesn't have to be,
That call came from
you know,
to
you can't make the wrong decision just on emotion.
the fastest lap.
Daniel doesn't deserve the seat anymore. It hurts me to say it, but it's true.
Clearly. Yeah, if there's 1 point in it, there'll be
Yes, let's go. P3.
Yeah, Max still hasn't won at Singapore. That's crazy to me.
Thank you. Well done on the strategy. Worked out nice. And enjoy a little break.
Yeah, you got a few weeks.
I mean, an interesting strategy. isn't it?
Not confirmed yet, but probably will be.
Pace after that made the difference.
They gave him the free air, didn't they?
God, those lights are blinding.
He managed his pace really well in the early stages.
Whoa.
To be able to do the lap times he needed long after everyone had
Sometimes, yes. Diggy, sometimes.
on top of his car.
I mean, this week was nice, you know, back to back, but
Imagine he's got a huge amount of energy left to celebrate wildly with the team.
Zach Brown there, he's done a super job for McLaren, hasn't he? You know, the team been hella back, haven't they, with the Honda engine they had for a while, didn't they? And then went to Renault, and then to Mercedes. They struggled. They were last in the championship at the start of last year, and
well done, Lando.
really turned it around.
Good luck, Diggy.
Started going upwards
That's one way to fuck up the,
ever since last year with that first raft of
what, climate change, whatever they say.
slackened off the pace. And it's lovely
Pollution.
to see McLaren in such rude health, and it's great for us all watching it to see a team take the fight to Red Bull, and then another team
A
come and
great
join the
race
fight.
weekend for McLaren.
Another team come and join the fight too, and it's
Jack doing exactly.
a two-way battle from week to week to week. But tonight there was a big distance between Norris.
Let's go, Lando.
And Norris, Verstappen, Piastri, and the rest. That's the car that I think they all want to be in at the moment.
Yeah, and obviously different aero configuration to all the shenanigans we heard about it.
Do you know how much it makes me
Rear wing
smile
McLarens
that the best car in F1 right now is a McLaren. Just, Gia, what are you talking about? I'm just soaking in the moment. I'm just thinking about it.
Very true. And that's the first Singapore Grand Prix then that we have never had.
Gia, you've not been here the whole time. I think you should just shut up. What was I about to say? See, maybe lose my train of thought here. Yeah. Imagine telling us 3 years ago, 2 years ago, that the McLaren would be the I'm joking, Rose. Just calm me, farm. G is probably my favourite, so how's that go? What was I gonna say? For God's sake. Jack Doohan. I don't think that one works, my friend. That's not good, Gia. Unlucky. Rest in peace. Yeah, imagine telling us 2 years ago, 3 years ago that the McLaren would be the quickest car. Crazy. Crazy. Thank you, Hiram. I appreciate you helping me, man. Madness.
And looks like David Coulthard, former McLaren driver himself, of course, has a microphone in his hand, waiting to speak to our race winner.
What can I say, Rosie? That's what you get when you watch my lives. Wild shit. By the way, we're going to be up for a while. We're going to... Ethan, thank you for the brat. Oh my god, as if that's a gift. That's crazy. We're going to be playing some FIFA in a minute. Or FC, sorry. Orlando pouring water down his suit. Hot as hell. The temperature. And Lando, but... Paige... I'm sad, but I'm not like angry or like it's not it's not like the right thing, like he's been done dirty. It's absolutely the right thing. Did you? Where did you ask me? On my phone or you haven't? Oh, sorry, are you watching City and Arsenal games? Yes I am. Yes I am. Sorry love. I missed it, my bad. I see.
Yesterday wasn't my greatest afternoon yesterday, so to get back to the podium is a great result.
Oscar Piastri. Doesn't work.
And a good strategy to get past the Mercedes. So
Then he got driver of the day. Oh, for God's sake!
The car was exceptional this weekend, and
I didn't see Gia. I'm sorry. I was watching the end of the race.
Having a couple of brushes with the walls. I didn't see any for you, but did you have any particular standout?
Rose, I think she's not literally throwing up her organs. I think it's a figure of speech. I think if she threw up her organs, she probably wouldn't be talking to us on a Twitch chat. She might be like rushed to hospital or something, maybe in intensive care even. So I think it was a joke.
No, once I got into third, I had a massive gap to try and close.
Seti, mate, you're... Where's the integrity in the game?
Yeah, I feel like
You're ruining it. The game's gone.
Hopefully the mechanics don't have to change too many bits before next race.
Okay, well, Oscar, well done.
I do not swear. I'm kidding.
And then
Max Verstappen, on he comes.
And now our second place finisher, Max Verstappen. The sweat on your brow shows just how hard.
Max should be happy with that, to be fair.
Lando was in another class this race. Tell us, your Grand Prix, you had a difficult start, very close with Lewis at the first corner, and thereafter it was a fairly lonely race.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much my race.
I mean, hear him, he could do it.
Yeah, trying to do the
But it's not something that you do straight away, maybe.
I think the first stint was a bit
I don't know.
for us, quite a bit of tire degradation. Second stint was a bit better.
It's definitely possible. I just think he might take some time away to start. If he doesn't get another seat, that is, I don't think he deserves another seat at this rate. He'd be a good reserve driver. Don't get me wrong, but the only problem with that is that that takes away position from a junior driver. Junior drivers as reserve drivers for me is the best thing,
That meant that the point swing is now 52 points where it could have been 51. It's being ebbed away, your championship.
I mean, yeah, I think if you put Daniel Ricciardo in Perez's seat, that he would do better than Perez right now, but it's also about longevity. So, like, he would do better than Perez right now. I also think Yuki would do better than both of them. I think Liam would do better than both of them, and not only that, longevity-wise, both Yuki and Liam not only have more time on their hands, but would also continue to get better. I think Perez and Ricciardo are currently at their limit of performance, unfortunately. As sad as it is, I think that's where we stand. You know, we're talking about arcs of performance, we're talking about careers here, we're not talking about right this second. It's the same thing that goes with Mercedes. That's why Mercedes are putting Antonelli in. It's like, okay, sure, Carlos Sainz would probably be better than Antonelli right now, but Antonelli is the better choice, because you got to think about the fact that, alright, you put Antonelli in now, he has a few years to come up to speed, then all of a sudden, boom, 2 years' time, he's the best driver on the grid. This is what it takes to nourish talent. You need to put people in that maybe aren't the greatest in this immediate sense, but they will become such. And that's the case with Liam. That's why I think Liam should go to Red Bull. That's why I actually thought
I mean, it's not that you're necessarily over pushing.
there's still a chance, even if car explosion, more or less. He just had a problem with his car. They had to retire early on. I do still think there's a chance that Perez won't race at Red Bull next year if Ricciardo leaves. I think that maybe Perez might go to RB. Only thing is, and this could get me in trouble with the people I'm about to talk about, but Perez fans are ruthless. You know, lots of passion, for better or for worse. Like, also he brings lots of money. What is he doing? Alright, David Coulthard, what are you doing? That was interesting.
I'll take a hug from a winner. Congratulations, Lando.
What the fuck was that? David, that was very weird.
To be honest, that is not the worst thing David Coulthard could do for anyone.
What the hell?
More water, he might want to be chucking it over some more drivers, because clearly
Interesting. That was weird. Landers fangirls are ruining his wins. Alright, this is the thing about that stuff. That's only because you're giving them the power in your own self. Simply ignore it. And it's easier said than done, but you don't need to pay attention to it. Just brush it off. It's whatever. People can do whatever they want. Move on. You know what I mean?
He actually looks the hottest of the three on the podium, doesn't he?
Saying what's wrong with the intervals? I don't really know.
I know what he means with that dizziness, sort of as the heat sort of seems to well up in you somehow.
It's like, yes, I find... Also, the whole fangirls ruining it thing, to me it just seems very petty. I mean, is it annoying? Yeah, sure. But also just let them do their thing. Because... Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Is your For You page is based on the stuff you engage with. If you comment on something saying, oh, it's going to come up more. So just get rid of it. Slide away. Hit not interested. Move on. Just keep going. Keep going. And you'll be fine. I feel you. I do feel you. But also, we've just got to let it be. Bukayo Saka. I'll take Saka. Hang on, how does I'm gonna do a Saka celebration. This could go wrong. Oh wait, probably the wrong height. I didn't think that through.
No, it's because there were so many marbles offline. Yeah. When you ever took a back marker or something.
K-Mate got a puncture right in front of me, so I had to go around the outside of turn 10.
It's Saka's celebration. But I didn't think that.
No way.
My bad. You know, the Thierry Henry celebration. The Thierry Henry celebration that has now become the Saka celebration. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hang on. It's knee slide, and then like the whole. I've also got handles on my seat, which are getting in the way. But and it like holds the. You know what I'm doing. You know the one. Stop lying to yourselves. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Some great interaction between the two.
I can't do it.
If you heard any language that you didn't enjoy, apologies for that.
I can't do it because hang on. Actually, do you guys want to see? So obviously we've got the seat here. Racing seat. Door. I could get on the ground down there and do it, but you go, PS5 controller.
Get to see or fully appreciate. But Max and Lando are on the same jet home, aren't they? They certainly arrived on the same jet, so that'll be quite the party tonight, especially with a bit of a break to the next Grand Prix.
Yes, quite. A few weeks.
Get in there, Lewis.
Now, McLaren are on a decent run in 2024. We know that. 18 podiums now they've scored this season, the most by any.
I can't be bothered.
And this is the 14th race.
Goodbye, Andy. You didn't say anything the whole time, but you've said goodbye. I rate it.
Still the only driver to complete every racing lap this season as well, 1,083.
You hear that? Oscar Piastri, the GOAT. Josh Allen fan, thank you for the follow. 3-time race winner. Need a proper setup tour? I can do that. I mean, it is my bedroom, so it's a bit like, how far do I pan the camera before it's like a little bit of a violation? Especially when my room's a mess at the moment, but here we go. God save our gracious King. God long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. Lamal didn't he do? Well, like he did like Alexia, like what or something? King's birthday. Yeah. Quality that. Only thing is, when you're self-employed, public holidays, fuck all. They did bury. That's why he did the celebration, because he was like, oh, he said like, where are you now, mate? Ha ha ha. McLaren. Everyone go shop McLaren Levi's collection right now. It's a great collection that. Got a nice pair of jeans as well. One of the most boring races this season. But it wasn't a boring race. The fact that it was one of the more boring races shows that it's been a good season. That's what I'll say. If you stand by your comment, I think that's not a bad thing then. I think he did. Oh, I'll have to pull it up.
Max Verstappen celebrates his birthday next week. He'll be 27 years of age in about 8 days' time, so next weekend. And Oscar Piastri.
What, that one? I've just seen that one. What he's doing. I don't know, I'm just looking at a bunch of random stuff. Huge. Lando Norris wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Come on. We're going to need Max to DNF one race. Then all of a sudden, flies wide open. Let's see what happens. We've got a few weeks now until the next race. Let's see what happens. Max Verstappen, P2, Oscar P3. We're happy. Good result. Did Daniel take an extra point off of Lando? Yes. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, we've got a decent break, unfortunately. But it's okay. Football is back. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on TikTok right now, jump onto twitch.tv/EthanWoodyF1 because we are going to be playing some FC25 for the next few hours before Arsenal versus Manchester City. So if you guys are interested, hang around. I'm from South Australia. But yes, head over to twitch.tv/EthanWoodyF1. FC25 is FIFA, the video game, but like it's FC now because FIFA licensing no longer exists with the game.
I love this strike.
The music isn't working on that ad. That is rather interesting. Alrighty. Hear this? Time to start it back up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Do you think will the grand final? That isn't a sentence. That is not a sentence, unfortunately. Try again. Now, I'm going to quickly take a very... does he have a setup? Nice. I'm going to take a quick intermission, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys that are on TikTok right now, thank you so much for watching. YouTube, all the best. Lando wins the Singapore Grand Prix. We'll be back in a few weeks' time to see how it goes in Kota. Take care, guys. But yeah, TikTok, head over to twitch.tv